Hey guys, my name is Mario Regis, and I'm here to explain a little bit about what a abundance program is. Yeah, so abundance program is a model of civilization. Yeah, so as a model, it doesn't have a specific crystallized format. Instead, it has principles. Yeah, that can be applied in different circumstances according to their unique way. The principles are of abundance and solidarity instead of scarcity and selfish competition. Yeah, one of the principles. Another is care and respect for the earth, this planet we live in, and all that live here. Yeah. Another is to bring the best of what humankind has achieved in terms of solutions, in terms of best practices, yeah, for existing situations. Uh, Unfortunately, even though we have solutions for practically every major problem that we face nowadays, we are living in a society wherein everyone is engaged daily in maintaining this situation wherein lies are the basis of everybody's understanding of the world, so that it becomes very difficult for anyone to see a way out of this miserable situation. We are losing species on a daily, yearly basis, like loads. Our environment is being destroyed. Millions and perhaps billions of people starving or having lack of access to clean water, to wholesome food. Like actually, maybe unfortunately, maybe the majority of the population is having lack of access to wholesome diet. Yeah, not only that, also unfortunately, knowledge as itself is being separated and departmented and compartmentalized and used, therefore, by those in the top as instruments, yeah, for maintaining the status quo, and the majority of the population doesn't understand actually how is it possible that things continue the way they are. Yeah, it happens so because those who are on the winning side, they feel that they don't want to risk, yeah, to lose their power, their wealth and influence by risking it into new models that are not so solidly proving that they will be kept in power and holding the wealth. Whereas the majority of the people actually, unfortunately, do not ask many questions. Everybody is kind of busy in their daily lives, looking for survival and otherwise entertainment or something that will allow life to be a little bit less miserable. Yeah. Perhaps many people will be saying like, "Oh no, my life is not miserable. I enjoy my life very much." Yeah. But the fact is that actually nobody can enjoy very much life, and people actually forgot what life, how life can be so marvelous. Yeah. Nobody can really be so enjoy life, because the moment they will look a bit at a distance, they will see a lot of misery, and it's not possible really to feel that much joy at the basis of the destruction of the planet. Yeah. So anyway, I want to present the abundance program, and so I will, and I will do it in steps because it's actually a quite complex, even though it comes from simple principles like I just mentioned. It's a complex program because it deals with civilization, which means infrastructure, education, security, finance, and economy, name it. Yeah, entertainment, and etc. Everything that composes society. Yeah, we're talking about bringing the solutions together. Yeah, so in one place of the world, it will be one kind of set of solutions that will be applied, because that's the thirst and capacity that those people have to imbibe those solutions. Yeah, and in another place it will be different. Some people are more naturally inclined. Yeah, they want to inclined to nature. They like to have less technologies, but they like to produce in different ways, like arts and art craft, handy, yeah, like that. Yeah, for example, yeah, arts and crafts. But other people, they like very much technology, and they like to go into the 3D printing and IoT and deep machine learning and stuff like that. So there is actually a possibility for everyone to explore our intrinsic nature and to manifest it for the common good. Yet it's on the reversal of the three principles of ruling that have been going on since Rome, that you see the key to really enable humanity to get ourselves on our feet again and march towards sustainability, inclusivity and progress, instead of remaining in this chaotic state of affairs wherein we are using our industry, our technology, our resources in ways that actually are not sustainable and are bringing ever-increasing inequality and hampering progress. Okay, so now it's a bit of a long video. I don't want to make them much long, so I'm gonna stop here. But I'm gonna make a series of videos explaining, and very much welcoming everyone's feedbacks. I will explore each department of Abundance Program or of a model for solutions. Even the name Abundance Program and everything which is proposed in terms of format, it can be completely reshaped. It's an open source, crowdsourced model. We are always very much eager to get more and more feedbacks and even corrections, because we are not perfect and we know that. So it might be that something that looks very much on our perspective, the way to go, it might be that someone can reveal us a better way. So closing here, thank you very much. I thank all the wonderful people that have come throughout human history and brought us this knowledge that we have right now. Because it's nothing that we see nowadays everywhere is actually the merit of any single person. Because each and every one of us, be them genius or enlightened people or great leaders, no one has achieved that on their own merit. We have acquired everything from a long legacy of human knowledge and wisdom. We need to not only preserve it, but multiply it, spread it, and have it expanded ad infinitum. Because there is no end for our capacity to grow and expand. And at the same time, we must do that in a non-parasitical way, in a symbiotic way, with nature and with each other. When we do that, we can expand ad infinitum. When we don't, then we are going towards doom, towards our own destruction. And it's all in our hands now. We can in 10 years see the whole world in a very destroyed and apocalyptic state, or we can see the world in 10 years as a paradise, or at least as a seed of heaven. Because when we unite together, we're talking about top down and bottom up, together. The bottom up is the people rising and saying, okay, all right, now it's time for us to be part of something that really includes the whole of humankind. We are in friendly terms with those on the top who want to support that. And from the top, you have the people who understand that, okay, alone by ourselves in our small little cabal, we can make this much. But if we open ourselves towards a more inclusive solution, then we can rise even further in our power and wealth by making the world a much better place for everyone. The thing is, wealth doesn't have to be based on the misery of others. That's what this economic, social system, political systems do. We can adjust them into something that really is inclusive, then wealth is actually based on everyone's good, everyone's uplifting in quality of life. That's what we want. That's what we will do, and that's what you will help participating and making us capable of reaching those goals. It's only about when everyone gets together. It can only be like that. United we are stronger. This is one of the oldest wisdoms of the world. We have forgotten it. We have forgotten it because there has been these 3 rules for ruling. Yes. Divide and conquer, keep people uneducated and weak, and bread and circus. So we want to completely change that. We want environmental, social, and governmental economic responsibility. Yes, this is extremely important, and therefore we call everyone to be part of this movement. It has no name. I call it Abundance Program, other people call New Earth, other people call this and that, so many names. Fact is, it's not going to be one name, it's not going to be one movement in terms of a group of people, but it's going to be a movement of humanity awakening, getting together, free of ego. Well, we cannot be free of ego, but free from selfish pursuits that, I want my group, my idea, my company, my whatever project to prevail on this. Opposite. And we see so many beautiful, very, very mature, incredible people who are actually doing very much similar work than me. And then many of you who will be watching this. We need to unite. We need to unite, and we need to keep on the strong effort to keep uniting, to keep bringing coherent effort, converging our capacities, our resources. That will be very fast if we do. If we don't, it's going to be very hard to avoid major collapse, major catastrophes. But it's a good thing, it's on the grip of our hands. It's up to us. When we wake up in the morning, what am I going to do? Now it's coronavirus, a great time, because now people are at home and people can reflect. We can reflect. And am I going to come back after 15 days, 20 days, 3 months, back to the same thing and maintain the same structure, the same global architecture that has been taking us down, or am I going to be part of a change? It's your choice. We call you. We welcome you with humble, honored feeling that and gratitude that please feel at home and allow us to support you in any way we can to make the world a better place. Thank you so much for everything. I will explain about the different departments in the following videos. Thank you so much, everybody.